Hello, BookTube. I figured since I already had Shakespeare on the mind, I might as well make a video on this subject because there's an event that's just about to begin. I wanted to encourage you all to take part in it. It's a read-along, believe it or not. It might sound strange coming from me, considering how often I've said that I don't really get read-alongs on BookTube. But Lukash, over at his channel, and Curtis Books and Film have come up with a read-along that I intend to gate crash, and I want all the rest of you to gate crash it as well. And the format they've come up with is really good. It's actually also quintessentially BookTube introvert, because it's a read-along in which you don't have to deal with any other people. the one stumbling block for introverts as far as read-along goes, all those other people. The event is called, with a little nudging from yours truly, ShakeTube, the 2017 version, in which Lukash has used Harold Bloom's enormous book, Shakespeare, The Invention of the Human, more on that later, to pick, how many is it? 15 Shakespeare plays. And the way ShakeTube is set up is that each week, starting this coming week, we will read a Shakespeare play, and then on Friday or the weekend, either as part of your Friday Reads video or just as a weekend video, once you're done with it, make a video about it. And then we'll all, so to speak, compare notes with our videos at the end of the week. I love that as an arrangement. I think it's fantastic. And I want all of you to participate. How many of you have said in my comments field or in emails to me or in text to me how much you wish that you had a group of people to read Shakespeare with? Well, now you do. It's a varied and interesting group, plus Curtis. I wanted to give you a rundown of what they're doing, of what we're doing, of the 15 plays. Because when I looked at the list, at first I was just objecting to it reflexively because of the presence of Harold Bloom. But if for a minute we look beyond the Brontosaurus in the room, it's a really good 15 plays that Lukash has picked. It spans a career, and it represents almost every type in really good, really good quality. So the first one is the Taming of the Shrew, and that's this week. So all the reaction videos will be at the end of this week. Then in the week of September the 1st, Richard III. Then Romeo and Juliet the following week. Then Julius Caesar the week after that. Then on the week to September 22nd, A Midsummer Night's Dream. Then the weekend of the 29th of September, the end of September, The Merchant of Venice. Then Much Ado About Nothing. Then after Much Ado, we do Richard II. That's the middle of October, October 13th. Then Henry V on the 20th of October. Then Hamlet on the 27th of October. Then Othello on the 3rd of November. Then we do King Lear. Then Macbeth. Then Antony and Cleopatra. And then finally, on the first week of December, the 15th and final play will be The Tempest. I want to stress, for these reaction videos, when you're done, first of all, I want to stress the Steve note that you all saw coming a mile away, and that neither Lukash nor Curtis is going to do, which is that you certainly can read a play a week. Okay? Don't make me come over there. You waste enough time in a week to read a Shakespeare play. No, but the thing I want to stress about the reaction videos at the end is that that's all they have to be, is just, here's what I thought, here's what struck me, that sort of thing. It doesn't have to be a term paper. And I don't want you to feel that it is that. In my Western Canon starter kit, when I talk about Shakespeare, I mention that this author is too often yoked to the idea of book reports, much to his detriment, and also much to the great loss of readers. So don't think like that. Instead, read the play for that week, or reread it. In my case, all of these, I'll be rereading. I've not only read all of these plays many, many times, I've also taught them all. But it's still going to be enormous amounts of fun to sort of watch all those videos as they pop up. That will be the collective aspect of the read-along, is what takes we all take. And, oh, I'm interested in what, I know who's reading this, and I can't wait to see what they think about it. So, I'm going to do it, and that's why I'm making this video, is to announce it. Lukash has already announced it on his channel. I'll leave a link to that down below. But I want the rest of you to do it as well. This is a great Shakespeare event, and he read in his introduction video the list of people who've told him that they're interested in doing it, and it's paltry. This is BookTube, and this is Shakespeare, for Pete's sake. The list should be enormous. So let's see if we can't fix that. And I'll be reminding you, the South Boston Irish Catholic term would be nagging you in the upcoming days. So thank you, BookTube.